Hey, what up, guys? I'm back. It's Wednesday, hitting y'all with another video. This is my weekly Wednesday pickup series for Wednesday, September 14th. I am Courtney, host of this illustrious program, which is not really a program, I guess. Also, I blog, I write a little bit. You can find me over at blackdadchronicles.com. That's www.blackdadchronicles.com. Reason behind the title is because I'm black, I have kids. That makes me a black father. And I like to tell the stories of other black fathers out there, but so far it's been mostly just my own. But yeah, you can check me out there. Also, you guys can check me out starting September 25th, which is a Sunday, 2 weeks from this past Sunday, for Hit the Ropes Radio. I will be co-hosting a wrestling podcast. We'll cover wrestling. Pretty much that's it. WWE, I'm pretty sure TNA, Ring of Honor, not TNA, Impact, Ring of Honor, the other promotions. So, yeah, you can find me all there. You can also find me on Twitter at blackdad_court, COURT. So let's get into it. So I hit up Comic City today after work. Shout out to Comic City in Pontiac, Michigan. I was helped by the lovely Gretchen today, who always is helping me. My kids love Gretchen when they go in there. So anyway, I only got 6 books today, mainly because, and I saw a whole lot more that I wanted to get, man, but you know what comes out Friday? NBA 2K17. I already got the pre-order. So the wife was like, hey, don't think you're going to be able to go get 2K if you putting in, if you go and spend it heavy on comic books. So I couldn't do my normal, $40 worth of comics today, which, kind of sucks, but oh well, hey. I'd rather have 2K. So excuse the background noise. My kids are outside and it's not a hot enough day to have the air on, so we got the windows open. But anyway, so I did buy 6 books today. I bought 2 from last week because I didn't get anything last Wednesday just because I've been working. So start off with Black Panther #6. This came out today. By the looks of the cover, it looks like business is about to pick up. So yeah, we got the Black Panther #6. Just give you all a little preview on the inside. There's T'Challa right there. Oh wow. Wow. Infamous Iron Man #1. Had no idea. Iron Doom October. So, if y'all haven't heard me mention this in a couple of my other videos, I am currently catching up on Invincible Iron Man. I have episodes. I don't know why I always say episodes. I have issues 1 through 3. Comic City, the Comic City that I go to, it looks like a preview of all the Marvel stuff that's coming out. So Comic City didn't have #4, but they do have like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. So I asked Gretchen if they could check another store, and lo and behold, one of their other stores had it. So I'll be getting that next Wednesday so I can continue with my Iron Man series. So I don't know what this is. Dead No More, the Clone Conspiracy. That's Spider-Man. But yeah, so here's just a couple pages of Black Panther #6. That looks like he's talking to Tony Stark right there. No, I don't know. Is that? No, I don't know. Probably. But anyway, so this is Black Panther #6. And so far, I've been enjoying what we've been getting from Black Panther. Sorry about the shoddy camera work today. I'm in a different chair, and I'm not at my normal desk because school started this week. So that's littered with all my kids' school paperwork. So So yeah, I've been enjoying what we've been getting from Black Panther. I'm enjoying the writing, Ta-Nehisi Coates. I don't know why I expected this to be like super deep, probably because Coates is the writer, but you know, it's not super deep. It's not a hard follow. And you don't need to be, you know, really all that versed in Black Panther to pick up this book and enjoy it. But you do need, if you want to pick this one up, I would suggest starting at number 1 and, you know, going from there, because there hasn't been, well, this is one complete story. So if you just pick it up at number 6 or number 5, then you're kind of gonna be lost. So here we go, Black Panther number 6. So right here we got Wonder Woman number 6. I found out something today. Wonder Woman is actually running 2 concurrent stories at the same time. The odd number issues are telling one story, and then the even number issues are telling another one. See, I'll show you. So this is Wonder Woman Year 1 Part 3. And you see this is issue 6. Issue number 4 was Wonder Woman Year 1 Part 2. And then issue number 2 was Wonder Woman Year 1 Part 4. So this is some pictures of Wonder Woman and Steve Trevor landing on a beach, coming out of her invisible airplane. So by far of all the new, I got some changes to my top 2 stories. Yeah, well, not really. I think the 2 that I'm enjoying the most are still Wonder Woman and Aquaman, but Detective Comics is very, very good. And I picked that up today. Well, I'll get to that in a minute. But here's a look at Wonder Woman number 6. So next, we jump to Superwoman number 2. When I first saw this book, I wasn't going to get it. Talking about number 1. But I just decided, different take on Superman. Especially, and it's a take... It's a continuation of what happened with the New 52 Clark Kent. Superman. The New 52 Superman is the Superman that died. So the old Superman is the new Superman. The Superman that was killed by Doomsday all those years ago is the new Superman. Long story, don't have enough time to explain it. But this is actually Lana Lang from the New 52 universe. And you see what her costume looks like. She looks like, now when Superman first came back, not first came back, because when he first came back, he had on the the black Kryptonian suit. But when, a little while after he came back, he was split into 2 beings of like pure energy, one red, one blue. So Lana Lang here looks like, you know, the red Superman. So, this was pretty interesting. And you see they still have Lex Luthor as a Superman, and all the stories intertwine. So, wow. Jeez. Yo, this is after so at the end of the last issue, Lois Lane kind of got like smoked by this person right here. Yeah, this is it's been interesting. The first issue. Oh, we got Steel showing up. So the first issue was pretty good, and I'm so glad that, you know, this one came out and I was able to pick it up again. I believe this one came out. Yeah, this one came out today. So I'm looking forward to reading it. I still have, just to give you an update, I still have 7 books that over the past 2 weeks that I still need to finish reading. I have 3 issues of Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur, and I have 4 issues of the all new The Uncanny Inhumans to read. Plus I have Captain America Steve Rogers 4 to read, and I still haven't. Wow, so I have 9 books to read still. Anyway, so here's Action Comics number 963. You see, there's Clark Kent, there's Superman, And you see at the top, Superman Meet Clark Kent Part 1. So what's been happening in Action Comics? Doomsday has shown back up. So Superman and Lex Luthor are fighting him. Wonder Woman has joined the battle. And then there's also this guy. This is actually Clark Kent, but he has no powers. He has no idea that he was Superman at one point. Don't know what's going on with him. So I'm really interested to get into this to find out the background and why he exists. So here's just a brief look of Clark Kent. So, these guys, Young Animal. I was talking to Gretchen. Once again, in Comic City, they get you right. They have a nice selection of comic books. They got a nice collection of action figures. I got to get some t-shirts to step my t-shirt game. They have a ton of beautiful t-shirts there, including a Daredevil t-shirt that I want. So Gretchen was telling me about this because the first issue of Young Animal came out today. So she was kind of giving me an overview. So I think I might pick that up next week. All right, so here is, a brief look at Action Comics number 963. All right, so we got Aquaman here, number 6. And like I said, Aquaman and Wonder Woman are my two favorite titles from DC right now. The one I'm gonna stop, and I told you guys a couple videos ago that I'm gonna start whittling my issues down when it comes to the DC Rebirth, just because I was kind of getting overloaded because they have a lot of the same characters in different titles, but also because I just kind of figured I want to, try some different comics, from some different companies. But also I just knew that I was going to get worn down. And so the Batman title has kind of, worn me down. And like I said in the last video, we'll do this one before I do Aquaman. The Batman title that I'm going to stick with is Detective Comics. Just because he has a little squad, you know what I'm saying? He has a little squad with him. Is him, Batwoman, Spoiler, Orphan, Robin, Red Robin, Tim Drake, and Clayface. So man, the issue, why do I keep saying episode? Last issue ended with Tim Drake just trying to go, Tim Drake said, we're going to go one-on-one with the Great One. So Tim Drake just, rerouted a whole bunch of these fighting machines or whatever to lock on to his location, because they had targets all over Gotham, and Tim Drake just decided that he was going to draw them to him. So don't want to, go too far into it, man. Oh man, I just hope we don't lose another Robin. But anyway, that's Detective Comics, Batman Detective Comics number 940. Next we have Aquaman number 6, and if you saw at the end of last issue, if you've read Aquaman number 5, it was really good. But Aquaman and Mera broke out of prison. So, Mera broke Aquaman out of prison. He wasn't trying to break out of prison, but this little rogue group of Atlanteans blew up a U.S. sub. So that's why they arrested him and charged him as basically a terrorist. So as Mera and Aquaman were making their way to escape, the president called Superman. So we're gonna see what Big Blue, what Big Blue and Arthur are gonna get into. And this was kind of like the scene at the end of issue number 5. So just got some, and this is The Drowning. And the name of this story arc was called The Drowning. And this is the conclusion. So I'm gonna go ahead and close this because I really don't want to spoil anything. So this is Aquaman number 6. Like I said, Aquaman and Wonder Woman, my two favorite titles, two favorite DC titles right now. Whew. Sorry about the yawn. All right, so last but not least, I was just walking through the store and I saw this book, Trees, and I was like, oh, it's an odd name for a comic. So I decided to pick it up. They had number 1. Mainly, the reason why I got it, and this is from Image. Let me zoom in up there. Yep, this is Image Comics, $2.99, written by Warren Ellis and Jason Howard. So I just thought it looked interesting. The cover art looks interesting. You see this long thing that looks like a tree that goes down to the middle of a city, and if you look right there where the roots are, kind of makes a skull face. So Gretchen actually gave me a backstory on this, right? So apparently the backstory is so aliens, so 10 years before this book, 10 years in this book, at the beginning of this book, 10 years before the story starts, aliens invaded. And they set these things in like the big cities called trees. They didn't call trees, but the humans called them trees because they look like trees. But what happened is the aliens were so technologically advanced that humans just couldn't comprehend it. Couldn't comprehend them, couldn't figure out why they were here. And the aliens just pretty much see us as non-existent. Like, they just don't care. So these trees have set up all up in big cities, and it's like pretty much, humans have just started to live around these trees. And it's like, day-to-day life has gone on, with the trees there. And pretty much this is how, this is the story of humanity living, with these trees. So this is what's going on. So I'm really interested to get into this book, and really see what's going on, just learn some stuff about it. So this is Trees, issue number 1, and it is up to like number 13. So if I like this one, I'm gonna go back and get number 2 and 3, because I did see number 2 and number 3, but I did see the most current issue is issue 13. So that's it for this week, guys. Sorry I didn't have a lot of books to show you guys today, but like I said, man, 2K, brother got priorities, what I'm saying? Plus I already pre-ordered it, man. And I don't have any games on my PlayStation right now anyway, because I traded them all in for my pre-order for FIFA 17 and then 2K 17. So this is my haul today, 7 books. So remember, like this video, subscribe to my channel if you like the content. Comments, I take comments, complaints, critiques, all of them. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, still give it a thumbs up. Share with your friends. Maybe somebody will like it. But you could find me on Twitter at blackdad_court. You can also find me on Google Plus and on YouTube. Once again, this is my weekly Wednesday pickups for Wednesday, September 14th. Peace.